What's going on, guys? Danny here from Metal Couch, bringing you a brief debrief of Maryland Deathfest 2014. This year was awesome. I drove up to Baltimore with my friend Vince, taking turns, taking shifts, driving up there, and oh boy, was that an adventure. Probably one of the most boring drives I've ever had, mostly because there's really not much to see going up from Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. Not really much there. So that was okay. We trying to find ways, joking around a little bit, listening to podcasts, just trying to keep ourselves entertained for 17 hours. But when we finally got there, though, we got to a nice hotel not too far from the Edison lot. So that was really cool because last year we had to keep on going back and forth up this ridiculously huge hill, and I even think I rolled my ankle last year going up that damn hill, so I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. The guys that we were staying with were really cool. I met some of them last year, and again, they were some pretty cool people, had some great laughs, drank a little bit, so really cool. Band-wise, some highlights for me. Nocturnus AD was really good. Cancer was fucking amazing. Definitely my highlight of day one. Moving on through, you had bands like Candlemass. Candlemass was really cool, but I think I was a little too drunk for Candlemass at the time. So that was it was good. Inquisition was really good. Another big highlight for me was Tankard. Tankard was probably the... How do I describe Tankard? When it comes to audience interaction and stage presence, I felt like that they probably had some of the best. There was even audience participation into which he brought a attractive-looking woman on stage and asked her what the name of a track was, I think from their second album. I can't remember off the top of my head. And she started to stammer, and he just says, "Nope, that's wrong," and kind of like pushed her a little bit out of the way. So, at least I think he pushed her. No, he probably didn't. Okay, see, I'm false memories, alcohol, not good. But, they were really good. I enjoyed their set a lot. But probably some of the big stuff that I want to share with you real quick is that merchandise. I really like MDF because that's where I can go and buy a whole bunch of hard-to-find CDs, LPs, shirts, whatever. For example, I'm wearing a shirt that I bought there and I cut the sleeves off of because I have another Angel Witch shirt. It looks exactly like this, except it's gold-colored, not yellow. I think I also picked up a Merciful Fate shirt, Nuclear Assault shirt, and a MDF festival shirt. So those were really cool, but some of the things that I want to show you here real quick, I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but I picked up 3 vinyls while I was there, and I guess I've never really explained what my policy is on vinyls, because I don't really buy them. If I buy a vinyl, it has to be an album that I really enjoy, something that I will, I feel very good about having this because it's an important album to me. So, starting right out with, and I know I'm probably going to get flack for this one because I recently reviewed this, but Death's Leprosy, and this is the recent remaster that I reviewed, saying that the bonus material was not that good, and that I wasn't really that big of a fan of the production on the remastering. I picked this up mostly because, A, it's a limited edition picture disc, and the fact that finding an original copy of Leprosy in the condition that I want it to be in could probably prove to be difficult, so I went on ahead and compromised and said, what the hell, I'm already here at the Relapse tent, I might as well pick this up. And I guess I'll show it to you real quick, just to kind of give you an idea. I'm not sure how limited this is. I think it might be 1,000 copies. Don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that it is limited. You have the album cover on side A, and then you have a band group shot on side B. And because of that plastic, you're getting a nice glare. So that was the first vinyl I bought. Now this one I'm particularly proud of because I enjoyed this album for the most part. I reviewed it not too long ago. But that is Septic Flesh's Ophidian Wheel, and this is the recent remastering, reissue, whatever you want to call it. I enjoy a lot of this album. I really like the band itself. I'm a huge fan. I can't wait for the new album to drop. In fact, I pre-ordered the Ultra Mega limited edition of that. I'm having to import it because they're not releasing it here in the States, which pissed me off because now I have to pay out an exorbitant amount of money to import it. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that when the album comes out. But this one in particular is limited to 175 units worldwide. And what makes it so special, kind of take it out here, is that it is a transparent red vinyl. Let's see if we can get a closer up shot on that. Yeah, look at that. It's nice, pretty, and red. It looks like a giant lifesaver. The next one is, again, another Septic Flesh album. This one a little bit more recent. We have a Fallen Temples re-release, which, again, a Fallen Temple, I reviewed it recently when the reissue came out, and I wasn't really that positive on this album in particular, but some of the reasons why, it has a few good songs that I like on it. In fact, I think there were like maybe 5 that I really enjoy. This one is limited as well, limited to 200 copies worldwide. Let me go ahead and show you what's so special about this one. Its particular appearance is that it is just a transparent vinyl, and you can't really pick it up here on camera, but you can definitely see through this vinyl a little bit better in person. But again, it's something that I'd like to have, and the guys at Season of Mist were really, really nice. So considering that there aren't really that many groups through that label that I particularly enjoy listening to, it's nice to be able to give them a little bit of business. Those are the 3 big limited things that I picked up at MDF. Stuff that I just couldn't really pass up on. Memorabilia to remind me of MDF 2014. Again, I had a great time. The guys we were hanging out with were great. So on the drive back, I got to stop by DC, check out some stuff that I've never seen before, like the Jefferson Memorial. I was really happy to see that. Checked out the Lincoln Memorial. Wasn't really too positive about that. And for Memorial Day, it was actually pretty empty. I was really surprised. So that's really all I did for the past week at MDF. I was going to post a review while I was gone of Aspid's Extravasation, but I am not satisfied with that review, and I'm going to reshoot it, hopefully have it up tomorrow. So more reviews coming soon because it's getting towards summer. Tracks are being released right and left. I put a track review up while I was at MDF. So it's going to get crazy, and I know that there was a several month-long period where I really wasn't putting out much, but hopefully I can remedy that, especially since this channel was recently partnered by Maker Studios. So that's right, I'm partnered with somebody else besides Google now, Maker Max is owned by Disney, so I guess I'll be getting some Disney money now. So hooray, you guys know I'm partnered now. Take a drink for me, because frankly, I can't drink anything for probably about another week. I might get sick. So, if any of you guys went to MDF, what did you think? Did you think it was awesome? Did you think that last year was better than this year? Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and maybe if you're going next year, I'm going to try to go. Maybe you can meet up with Danny from Metal Couch, and yeah. So, I really don't know how to end a debriefing. Really rum around here?